We've talked quite a lot to various destinations around Australia, and whilst AT started off with a bit of a sort of down feeling about exchange rates and fuel costs and the exchange rate around the Australian dollar, a whole load of factors, an economic downturn in various countries. I'm talking with Anthony Hayes, who's the relatively recently appointed Chief Executive of Tourism Queensland. How long in the job? 6 months? Well, congratulations. And firstly, before we get to the nitty-gritty, how's it going?
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's obviously it's been an interesting week or two with airline announcements and so forth, but it's a great job. Enjoying it.
Good. So, talking about those airline announcements and so on, what is Tourism Queensland's position? What are you doing? Who are you working with to try and resolve some of this for the industry?
Oh, look. We might as well be honest about it. We're in for a pretty tough 12-month period, not just Queensland, but the whole industry. So, all we can really do is be as strategic as we can. Be as aggressive and as creative as we can and just try and get on with it. There's not much point whinging. So it's a matter of dealing with the announcements that Qantas and Jetstar made 2 weeks ago. The state government's given us some extra money to try and fight the good fight and see if we can manage our way through the process. The domestic market's pretty tough as well, so it's very important that we do focus on being as aggressive as we can.
Sure. Has the federal government come in with some money as well? Or?
We're delighted that Mrs Ferguson did find $4 million for us to add into the discussion. So that's a fighting fund of $8 million to go on top of our normal budget. And the relationship with Tourism Australia has just been absolutely brilliant. They've been very supportive during a pretty tough time.
Excellent. Now, I was told by Rob Jason just now that the Tourism Tropical North Queensland contingent here is the larger than any state. Okay, but add that to the rest of Queensland, you've got a very impressive number of people here. Are they optimistic about the future, and are they dynamic? Are they sort of saying, we will fix this, we'll get through it?
Oh, look, we take up about a third of the entire floor space at ATE, so we do take our tourism fairly seriously. I must say that out of all of the ATEs I have been to, this is probably one of the most successful in terms of the business that we're riding on the floor.
Excellent.
I think tough times mean you get straight into the nitty-gritty of a very serious conversation about what can I do for you, and I want your business, how do we get a deal done? So there's perhaps been a little less frivolity than in other years where things have been travelling a bit easier.
Sure.
So, but the general mood on the floor it's been terrific, both Eastern Hemisphere and Western Hemisphere.
Cool. Well, Anthony, thank you very much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it. John Alwyn-Jones reporting for Travel Mole TV from the Australian Tourism Exchange in Perth in Western Australia, and I've been speaking with the Chief Executive of Tourism Queensland, Anthony Hayes.